So, Case, are you sure you want to do this?
I'm scared, to be honest, but yeah, let's go
You
for it.
would you would never look the same after this.
I know. Hi. Hey there, my name is Kids Hurricane and welcome to a new video on my channel. It's been a while, I know. So, the other day, as usual, I was going through my Instagram account, checking what's new, whatever, and this new account followed me. And as usual, I go ahead and stalk every single account that follows me on Instagram. And this Instagram was a plastic surgeon account. I don't know if it's a plastic surgeon account or it's a plastic surgery like thing. And he had really good reviews, he had good comments, and he had a lot of followers. Over 10k followers on Instagram. And so that was pretty cool. I followed him back and everything. And the next day I have received a DM from this account, and this guy was interested in collaborating, and he had this idea. He offered me to choose whatever I want to change about myself through plastic surgery, tell him about it, do it as a video project, and in return he'd get this advertisement, he'd get this whole YouTube video process, and he get these like Instagram pictures of before and after. He's seen my YouTube videos, he's seen my pictures. I have a decent amount of people watching me, following me, and everything. I was like, that's an awesome idea. That's really cool. I mean, like, usually plastic surgeries are very, very expensive, and just, it's like, I grant you a wish to change whatever you want about yourself that you hate. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool, but give me some time, because I need to think about what I actually want to change about myself, you know? That was the part where I was like, like I never actually thought about this. I never thought about changing something about myself through plastic surgery, or no, like I never thought about all the flaws that I had, even though a few years ago, way younger, I used to have a lot of self-issues. I had a lot of self-esteem issues. I thought I was so ugly. I hated myself so much. I thought everything bad happened to me in my life was because of the way I looked. And with time and with a lot of things other than time, I learned to love who I am. I learned to love myself more and more every day, and I did not have issues with who I am for like a few years now, and I've been really happy, because when I learned to love myself, I learned to start doing other things and explore who I want to be and explore what I want to do and everything. After so many years, I had to go ahead and like stand in front of the mirror and look at myself and try to see what's wrong with me and all the flaws that I had. And it was crazy how different I looked at myself for the first time in so long. I'm satisfied with who I am, and for the first time I stand in front of the mirror and I look at myself completely differently. Like, it's like I'm looking at a different person, because I'm just looking at the flaws and I'm like looking for them and finding them and staring at them. And it's weird. We all have so many flaws in us. Like, we have a lot of things that are not perfect in us, and a lot of people focus on that a lot. A lot of people just focus on these things in themselves, and it's bad. And that's how you start having like self-esteem issues and trust, and confidence issues and stuff like that. And for the first time I started thinking about it, but still I've seen a lot of things that could improve in me, but I couldn't really make a decision on what should I change, because none of these things bothered me. So the first thing I thought of, okay, I'm gonna ask my friends. So I went ahead, Instagram, asked everyone, not everyone, like few friends that I found right away, and I asked them to send me a video reply back, and this is what they sent me.
Well, I guess you don't have to change anything about yourself. I've come to realize we were all born to be real, not to be perfect, and don't let your insecurities bring you down. I hope this makes sense.
You don't need plastic surgery to love yourself for who you are.
No, I don't think you should do any plastic surgery because I think anyone is just perfect the way they're made.
So, hey, first of all, I love you so much. You don't have to change anything, just believe in yourself and keep going.
Well, guys, you're beautiful as you are. You don't need to change anything. Just be what you want to be, not what people want you to be. It's just that simple.
You should ask him to make your chin look tougher.
So after receiving all these replies, I wasn't really surprised, but I was expecting more, because legit, mostly every single person didn't want me to change a thing about myself, which it's not awkward. I'm not surprised by it, because I honestly, if a friend or someone I love come to me and be like, hey, what do you think looks bad about me, or like, how ugly do I look to you? Like people cannot, like, that would be kind of mean. I feel like I'll be mean to tell somebody, oh, I hate your forehead, or how your hair look, or how your nose look, or whatever it is. Like that's kind of like, nobody would do that, other than that friend who actually told me about my jaw. Was he talking about a jaw? And that's another thing I didn't even know about, which is a lot of people have jaw issues. After he mentioned the jaw thing, I went on YouTube and you see all these videos and all these people trying to change their jaws. I don't want to change that, because I don't see an issue with it. I don't want to, and it's probably gonna be a hard process to do that whole thing, and it's gonna be painful and it's gonna be weird. So no. Then I came up with another idea. If you had the opportunity to change anything about yourself, no worries about the cost, like through plastic surgery, what would you change? Or would you change anything?
Yeah, I would probably shed off a couple pounds.
So, if I had that same opportunity, what would you say I should change about myself? What do you think?
I don't think you should change anything.
Oh, that's sweet. Alright, thank you. If you had like the opportunity to do plastic surgery, any plastic surgery for yourself, no worries about the cost, what would you change about yourself?
Probably nothing.
Alright, okay, that's nice. If I tell you the same thing applies for me, what do you think I should change?
Also nothing.
Also nothing?
No.
That's nice. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Like, what would you change about yourself? No worries about cost or anything.
Okay, so the first thing I would change are these acne scars that I have on my face. That's it. Nothing else. I'm fine with it.
That's good. What do you think I should change?
I think that you're fine just the way you are. You don't need to change anything about yourself.
Ah, that's sweet.
To be honest, if you change yourself, you just cease to exist. So I want that, case to be that case, that he is in front of me. That's it.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you change?
I don't think I'd change anything. I prefer to stay natural.
Sweet, nice.
I don't think you should change anything. I think you should just love yourself the way you are.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you change anything, and what would it be?
Honestly, I don't think that I would. Just partially because I'm happy with where I'm at right now, but also a fear of somebody messing it up.
Yeah. Would you think I should change about myself?
I don't think you should change a single thing, because I love you the way that you are.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, well, thank you. Would you change anything about yourself?
Probably not. I mean, the only thing I wish is I was like 6'4", but I'm not about to like get extra legs.
Okay, change about myself, for example.
Nothing. Nobody can change anything about themselves. because everybody should be treated equal. It doesn't matter how other people see yourself, as long as you see yourself. Great.
Okay, thanks. That's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Drew.
What would you change?
I don't think I would change anything. I like myself the way I am. So, yeah.
Nice. It's nothing better than that. Okay. About myself.
Nothing. I think like if you wanted to, then you should. But personally, I don't think you should change anything. I think you're fine the way you are.
All right. Thank you. Thanks. Like no worries about like money or anything.
Yeah.
What would you change about yourself, or what would you change anything about yourself at all?
Probably my nose. That's enough. Yeah.
Your nose looks fine.
It's like there's a little bump in the middle. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay. Well, if the same thing applies for me, like what would you say I should change about myself?
Shit. I don't know.
I was expecting a lot of, oh, don't change anything about yourself, but I did not expect from like every single person to ask me not to change a thing about myself. We've given ourselves such a hard time to change things that they don't really matter. Okay, I don't think there's anything wrong with plastic surgery, and I don't think it's definitely wrong to give people who had plastic surgeries who are thinking about getting plastic surgery a hard time because they're changing something about themselves. Like, just think about how, first of all, they should have had so much courage to go through all of this. This is a probably painful process, and I don't know, like, it depends, but it can be a painful process, it can be a risky process, and it can be like a very expensive process. Like, these surgeries cost a lot of money, and people would save and save and save to improve themselves. So I'm not, and I'm never gonna be against plastic surgery or someone who does plastic surgery, unless if you're doing plastic surgery to change who you are, to try to be somebody else or to copy somebody else, I'll definitely 100% be against it. And if you're trying to actually do plastic surgery so you can make someone like you more, or like because someone doesn't like something about you, or like change it for somebody else, I am definitely against that. If you're doing it to improve yourself, to improve something about yourself, to feel better about yourself, you go for it. But you never go for it if you don't love yourself in the first place. You should make sure that you love yourself, you love who you are, and there is nothing wrong with wanting to improve yourself. People all the time trying to improve themselves. I'm skinny, so I'm trying to gain weight all the time, trying to eat more, trying to eat healthy. I try to go to the gym, try to change my diet. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. My teeth are not perfect, so I'm trying to save and like get them all straightened up and everything like that. There's nothing wrong with that, and nobody would judge you for that. So why would somebody judge you for getting plastic surgery? That is not right. It's our bodies, and everyone is free to do whatever they want with their bodies, and none of us have the right to judge them. I'll be against it if you're not doing it for yourself. If you're doing it to copy someone else, or because you hate yourself, or because money or something like that, just do it for yourself. If you're trying to improve yourself, it should only be for yourself.
No, I mean, I think it's like a personal thing. It's like if you want to change something, like you do it to yourself. I don't think other people should like influence you to change it. It's like me personally, I just don't like that little bump in my nose. If someone told me it was like your nose is ugly, I'd be like, screw you. I think it should be a personal decision. It shouldn't be influenced by other people.
All right, thank you. Okay, thanks. I don't know, I started filming this video, and to be 100% honest, I didn't know where I'm gonna go with it. Like, I didn't know how this video is gonna end at all. So what am I gonna change now after this whole process and everything that I've been looking into? Nothing. Honestly, there's nothing I want to change through plastic surgery. Like, there's things that I want to prove about myself, but mostly I'll have to work out for them. I wanted to gain weight, so I'm trying to do that. Maybe fix my teeth in the future. I'll try to save for that and do it later. That's for the dentist, not a plastic surgeon. So yeah, I don't think I want to change anything drastically in myself. And yeah, this video was definitely clickbait and trying to make you feel good about yourself, because I am feeling good about myself. So you better feel good about yourself and love yourself, because I love you. I hate this lens.
So Case, are you sure you want to do this?
I'm scared, to be honest, but yeah, let's go.
You would never look the same after this.
I know.
Sure?
Let's go.
Let's go!